Yeah, I'm in the lab. No, I'm in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen today. We finna cook up. We finna cook up. I stand with Ebony K. Williams. I stand with Ebony K. Williams. Talk your shit, girl. I support you. I support you. Look at this, y'all. We gonna cook, y'all. Like I said, this the ratchet reaction video. Hold on. I don't care. Fuck it.
Today's sidebar starts with a note of gratitude. I want to thank the culture for making my interview with Dr. Ayanla Van Zant one of the most popular and actively engaged content.
Video progress bar 12 seconds of 5 minutes. 6 seconds.
So before I tell you my thoughts, let's replay the clip that had some of y'all deep into your feelings. I do want you to speak, Ayanla, to how women need to position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build, when some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes, they're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
See, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Now let's address the response to the interview and what some of y'all are calling a backlash. So let me be clear. First, I am a professional disruptor. So backlash is my business. And I will always take it on the chin for the sake of advancing the work, conversation, or movement. So know that I am completely unfazed by the onslaught of nasty comments, wishing me a sad, lonely, bitter existence until my untimely death. Now that is some weird energy to be wishing onto a black woman, especially one who has dedicated her life to the liberation of black folk. But, whatever, I guess, go off. See, I wanted to talk about how do we close the gap between black women who do show up in a so-called masculine posture, those of us that are providing and building and protecting due to circumstances that we might feel make us feel that if we don't do it for ourselves, we will have to go without the resources and protections we need to feel safe in this world. But Dr. Ayanla went in a different direction. She asked me a personal question. And y'all know I have been extremely transparent about the fact that my life choices and my chosen lifestyle are far outside of the norm. So when I said that I would date the bus owner, a lot of y'all heard something different. Some of you heard the following. Bus drivers are whack. Bus drivers are broke. Oh, and I'm too good for a bus driver. The only thing is, y'all made that part up. See, I said what I said. But then some of y'all started talking about salaries and hourly wages, pensions and benefits. And that's wild because I was never talking about money at all. I was talking about black ownership, but some of y'all made it about money. I'm talking about ownership, black enterprise and entrepreneurship because really I am talking about black liberation. And if you read my book, you'll understand why. So I'm standing 10 toes down on that position, and I don't really care if you're hurt or offended by it. And since some of y'all are already big mad, let me go ahead and make you incensed. So out of the 50,000 plus comments posted on social, I only saw a handful that even considered the possibility of a bus owner being a more aspirational position and recognizing that I am actually speaking and pouring into the ascension of black men when I said what I said. But see, no, some of y'all were too busy naming and shaming me personally and black women in general as undesirable, gold diggers, and much worse. Now, I suspect that some of y'all are the same men that were bringing home C's and D's on your report cards, only to then be coddled by parents that said, well, that's okay, as long as you're doing your best. Well, listen, I love and believe in the excellence of black men. So no, my dear, C's and D's or any other form of mediocrity is not okay. No, I will not create a soft place for you or anybody that I love to fall comfortably into the bigotry of low expectations.
Come on, man.
So I'm going to say one more time. There's absolutely nothing wrong with driving a bus. My mother Gloria drove one for years. But could it be that Black America has been sold a narrative of average, regular, and typical being good enough for us? Well, see, that's called white supremacy. And in this case, it takes the form of conditioning Black Americans to happily accept being a permanent American underclass. But see, because I know the truth about Black folk in America, no, average is not and will never be good enough for me. And the gag is, I don't think it's good enough for you either.
Period. Period. She was cooking. She was cooking. That's the funny thing about the black community. You tell them something, they don't want to use your words. They want to use their narrative to compete with your words. I didn't say none of that shit. Use the words I said. She never called bus drivers bad people or whatever y'all said. She just said she would not date the bus driver. She would date the bus owner. The bus owner, not the bus driver. And that's her prerogative because she's not an average woman. She lives a different lifestyle. She's a different kind of woman. Yeah. She's a different kind of woman. So she lives a different kind of lifestyle. So a different kind of man attracts her. Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about you bus drivers wanting to talk to the owners. And she might not want to talk to you because women are hypergamous. All she did was just display hypergamy. She said she want a man on her level or higher. And the bus driver is not on her level. And look at y'all, went straight to coddling bus drivers. Oh, well, shut up. Shut up. Be quiet. You always want to be, and see, your mamas coddled you when you brought them C's and D's home. Your mama coddled you. She still bought you them fresh Jordans when you had D's and F's in your report card. You were still eating Red Lobster with your fat ass. And then now you wonder why women aren't rewarding you. You can get you a Hardee's, Joe, but you're not gonna get you no Ebony K. Williams. Ebony like, nigga, And you know what? She makes a good point because you look at all these fatherless homes. Or look at all these homes with the dad in it. But the dad ain't making no money, so dad feel emasculated. Maybe mom is doing better. That's why I be talking about that woman making more than a man shit. Oh, it doesn't matter. Hey man, if that woman making $250,000 and you making $35,000 a year, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. I be trying. Hey, that shit matters, bro. Why don't you inspire to be the bus owner? Well, not everybody is meant to be a business person. Not everybody's meant to be a business owner. Who's going to run the stores? If everybody owns a business, who's going to be the cashier? Y'all sound like some hoes, man. Sound pussy. That shit sound pussy, bro. Inspire to be the bus owner. Ebony said, I'll get with the bus owner. Bus owner runs a company, owns the buses, purchased the buses, had the paperwork done, hired people, made sure things was in place, a position of leadership. She said nowadays men not in positions of leadership, which is true. You niggas don't lead nothing. You haven't mastered anything. You don't own a business. You don't have an area of expertise. Only thing you guys are experts at is double cheeseburgers, sports, and porn. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it, baby. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You niggas ain't good at nothing. It's crazy, bruh. You can't get with no Ebony K. Williams if you still live at home with your mom or your parents. It's over for that. A lot of bus drivers live at home with their peoples. A lot of bus drivers live with a roommate. Bus owner got his own house, townhouse, apartment, whatever. Bus owner probably live by himself. Bus owner probably read some books to learn how to communicate. Bus driver probably at Buffalo Wild Wings every day with the homies. Bus driver probably got about 2 or 3 girls he dealing with. Why you dealing with 2 or 3 girls if you a bus driver? Get a career that'll probably transition you from a bus driver to a leader. Why not learn how to be a bus owner? You gonna drive buses for 20 years? You don't want to teach nobody how to drive a bus? You just gonna drive the bus? You ain't gonna read no books to try to better yourself and start your bus business? Well, hey, you gonna find you a woman. This won't be Ebony. Here's what it is. She wants a bus owner. Some women want owners, bro. And you don't qualify, and it's okay. There's plenty of women out here that's fucking bus drivers and having babies by bus drivers, and bus drivers, y'all are good, but you're gonna find you a woman. But Ebony wants the bus owner. The bus owner. Owners move different. He's a boss on his Dame Dash shit, man. I might make 3 parts to this video because y'all's tripping. Y'all was coming at Ebony like that. Y'all need to shut the fuck up, man. That's what y'all need to do. Ebony was talking that real talk, and she gave a preface, and y'all gaslit the whole internet, and you men that don't feel good enough because you niggas probably live with your girl. Let's talk about it. And it's probably not judging, but don't feel away when you get called out. I was living with my mom. I moved back in with my mom at one point, but I won't out here trying to get me an Ebony K. Williams. I won't even dating. That's why I don't like dating, living with my mom. Y'all gotta be accountable, man. Stop being coddled, man. These women coddle all these bus driver niggas. Oh, the average man isn't good enough. She thinks she's better than... man, y'all shut the fuck up, man. Yeah. And go from a employee to a boss. As a man, you need to have your own something. Don't be a bus driver all your life. If you're gonna drive a bus, at least partner with your homies to own a bus company. Come on, man. Do something. Live a great life. Y'all niggas shouldn't want to be average, man.